Everyone, Lizarus and Wonderland show, March, what is it, 27th, 2019. This is a sweet potato from an organic sweet potato that started to sprout. So it's still cool at night because they like heat. But I put it out in the day. It's kind of a overcast. Not quite as warm as it's been today. Still beautiful. Alright, so we're going and still thinking about our subject always, how to build a sustainable life as an artist in this world. And also, if you're activist, which everyone really needs to be, I think, lots of different ways, even patiently working on inner peace to be a better advocate is action. But being a witness, because I see a lot, there's so much going on in the world there, and I see a tendency to retreat, which is all right, but to retreat, just keep in retreat, I don't think works. I think our job is to witness, because there's just not enough people doing this, and in media is what I'm talking about. And I don't know, Murphy is maybe wanting to eat grass, mallow, you know, there it is. I'm bringing a little notebook with me, but I keep book of change readings, which I find are uncannily always helpful as a focusing tool for me anyway. I mean, I think that's what is kind of. And so yesterday I was talking about asking about planting seeds and collaborations, like some new things that I'm doing. And I came up with, okay, let's see if he gets across the road. I'd like to let him free, which is what he's used to, but around here there's just too much, well, of a certain kind of traffic. But he did it, you know, he did his, and he's going to go after this. Still, I haven't picked up this luncheon meat. I had a day yesterday that was difficult physically. For those viewing this and not listening to this, I'm looking right at, as the ants get more active again, they aren't active in the winter. And they always make kind of heart-shaped forms, you see what I mean? I've taken pictures of them for years. So fascinating. Ants are, no. So yesterday, you know, it's about, because I'm embarking on some things, I asked, you know, the planting time. This is the planting time, right? And I got, which is essentially a reverse kind of mirror, the hexagram 62, which is the preponderance of the small. And there's the preponderance of the great, hexagram 28. But in this case, it always marks an exceptional situation, meaning extreme, and it certainly is extreme. And, you know, from the best translation, we have in conduct, a preponderance to reverence. In bereavement, a preponderance to grief. in expenditures, a preponderance to thrift. Extreme caution, no attempt of one's own initiative to reach the desired end. If one were to go on forcing the way to a goal, he or she would be endangered. And it's a very cautionary hexagram about inwardly persevering towards a goal, not forcing, not succeeding without striving, I would say. And the weak force is more powerful than gravity, and the smallest life forms are the most successful. And that's true. It's true in evolution. And we likely will be gone as a species. But the Earth continues to evolve from the last great extinctions. And it's the single-cell organisms that are the first to begin the process of life here again. And it does seem that oxygen is a key factor. And so this is Murphy still. And so, you know, I keep thinking about small is beautiful and that whole movement, less is more, which I believe is true these days. And trying to focus on that as a way to proceed. So I find these readings very helpful in the midst of all of this. And basically my job as a chaos wrangler with a little lariat. So these are just, I'd say my thought is, don't think about where you're going. Do the work. And I am reflecting a lot upon how much time engaging publicly in social media takes. But at the same time, it is a collaborative, active process. It's an equal part to my creative process at this point. For me, it's different but similar to having the big studio with lots of coming and going of people and ideas and energy. It's a sharing of energy. It's a witnessing and sharing. This is what is meant by, you know, if there's a preponderance of grief, bereavement, you grieve. That's the preponderance of the small. It's a very... So these are some thoughts as we're walking this morning, and wishing you all a wonderful, creative, productive day, whatever that means for you. And we've begun pressing just a few samples of flowers. This one, which, you know, you see, you can't help but step on it. I need to identify this. I think is a native, and it starts out orange. It starts out orange, and then it opens up into these little yellow flowers, and it has very... This is not going to become one of these sharp. Here's the sharp. And the native Serrano people, as they were taken over, not only did they use the barrel cactus, but they used these when they dried in jewelry and for needles. They're very, very, very sharp. But they were literally wiped out. their land. Walking on here. Let's not forget. Can't forget the ghosts are here. I feel them. All right. Take good care. Take good care.